scared me.
I'm Marion. The commander is here with me.
Are you serious? How did you survive that explosion? I get that you're a NIKKE, but isn't that one a human?
Hello you guys, we meet again. Today, this video theme of weekly feature is about NIKKE, Goddess of Victory. First, this is the game that all gacha fans have been waiting for, and guess what? That's NIKKE, Goddess of Victory. Just take a minute to catch up on the Goddess of NIKKE. NIKKE is currently in close beta testing. I guess the time is August. Let's see if my prediction is accurate. NIKKE, Goddess of Victory has announced that there will be a global closed beta test, global CBT, to ensure the best possible experience for players. And provided a link to the CBT sign up and pick one of the registered players. Giveaway is a set of 128G, iPhone 13 and 2 vertical stands each for 5 commanders. It's so amazing! According to the official website, during the global CBT, NIKKE official will gather player feedback and use that as a basis to improve game accordingly. To sign up for the global CBT, and need to accept the terms and conditions for participation, and complete the application form. What are the questions that are being asked? Your choice will have a direct impact on whether or not you are lucky enough to join CBT. There are 2 things that are important. In view of the above 2 questions, I suggest that there is a great chance that high-end equipment will be selected. In addition, when NIKKE official asks you what kind of game you played in the last month, your choice should be close to NIKKE's game type, instead of checking every option like I did, so the official will think you are too careless. Also, do not choose not one of them, the official will think you do not play the game, why come here? Finally, fill in the correct and frequently used email address, otherwise you will miss out on CBT and have to wait for OBT. Get this right, and your chances of getting selected for CBT are good. In addition, recruitment period end on 25th July. UTC5. Hurry up. Next, NIKKE's developer U has prepared first note for everyone, and I can't wait to show all of you the changes and optimization from the first CBT. Director Yoo Hyun-suk said, here are a few of the many improvements. First, the battle system has been substantially improved. We added the option to adjust the sensitivity of the aim, and at the same time greatly improved the visibility for aiming points. Close-range combat options have been strengthened, and we have adjusted the functions and balance of different weapons to more clearly differentiate them from one. Second, Rapture was also something we have focused on during this time, with the goal of improving Rapture's skills and AL. Skills were another area we've added many improvements, everything from increasing the visibility of the text and improving the character synergies to make them more relatable. Then, co-op or multiplayer content is one of our biggest priorities. Performance optimization takes a lot of time, as we are aiming for smooth real-time shooter gameplay and richly detailed visuals. Finally, the character illustrations are still in the process of being adjusted as they are not yet in the final stages. NIKKE official also held on an offline event of SDCC 2022 recently. On July 21-24, San Diego, Pacific Ballroom 17-19, Marriott Marquis Marina. If you are NIKKE fans, try to sign up. Let's take a look at the huge crowd of SDCC participants. What about you? Tell me! If you have never heard NIKKE, Goddess of Victory, I'll give you a brief introduction. NIKKE is called You Can Play This with one hand. To be honest, I think NIKKE's characters are very sexy, but not dirty. Although there's nothing too great about the story, it is the art of the game that sells. Hands down, no other game has implemented live 2D as great as NIKKE did. The character designs are already top tier and their animations are better than any other gacha game that I've played. Let's quick have the introduction to View Mode in the game. When in View Mode, you will be able to monitor NIKKE from all angles, including their range of shooting motion and their weapons. The ass and thigh have a shaking effect when NIKKE shooting. The graphics are amazing. From skill cut-ins to reloading animations, playing NIKKE just puts a smile on my face due to how the characters move and act. You can really feel the love and care developers shift up placed into crafting the characters. The way they shoot or hide behind cover oozes personality. When exploring the map, characters move around in chibi form. While they're not ugly or anything, the live 2D characters simply far outshine the chibi 3D character models. NIKKE, Goddess of Victory is Time Crisis the gacha game. If you ever played arcade shooting games like House of the Dead and Time Crisis, NIKKE feels closest to that. You can play it entirely with one hand. You aim by moving your finger on the screen, while letting go causes your character to hide behind cover. Best of all, you can free your hand and let the game take control by activating the auto function, letting you focus on the important parts of the game. Each NIKKE has their own skill and weapon types. From shotguns to rocket launchers, different weapon types are better equipped for dealing with various threats. For example, weapons with a high rate of fire like machine guns are useful at shooting down enemy projectiles. As you can bring a squad of 5 NIKKEs with you on missions, there is a fair bit of customization and experimentation involved. However, most of the time, you'll just be switching between the 5 different characters instead of them having any real synergy between them. Overall, the gameplay isn't too hard. NIKKE, Goddess of Victory is the kind of game where you try to clear as much of the story as soon as possible in order to increase the daily rewards you get. Thankfully, it doesn't demand too much of your time. This might change once PvP is out, and seems to be a solid side game where you can just log in for 10 or so minutes to clear the daily quests.
何でも任せてちょうだい。おじさん、美味しいもの食べに行こう。ソルジャーオール会えて嬉しい。ソルジャーイーグル参戦します。おっしゃー。さておっしゃー。量産型だけどまさに運命のシグナルってやつですか？
今度の依頼は何？
Well, that's all for today. If you want to know any other games that you're interested in, please leave them in the comments. Thank you for watching. You guys are really cool. Thanks so much, everyone. Have yourself a fantastic day and see ya.